So guys, what's up? We're on to another episode of the Wolves Save on Football Manager 2015. We're into Boxing Day now, so we're kind of almost halfway through the season. And again, I apologise if you hear any heavy breathing. My chest is playing up yet again, but that's a different story. And we're on to the game. I'm going to go straight onto the schedule because there's a few things I want to do before the game. I want to show you guys what we're going to do and stuff like that. So we're going to go straight in with this schedule, and obviously we lost to United 1-0. We've beaten since then Crystal Palace 4-0. Eric Dyer, Lacazette, Zaha Rangon, Ezekiel getting the goals. A really good victory against bottom of the league. We really needed that, especially after two losses on the bounce. We needed to get back on the winning trail. And then we beat Sunderland, who were one from bottom. We beat them 3-0. We went 3-0 up. Ibe, Ezekiel and Lacazette scoring yet again. And Defoe grabbed a late one for them. A bit of a consolation. But again, two home games in a row and two wins. We then played West Brom in the Black Country Derby, and unfortunately we lost. Marika scored twice for them, and he scored some great goals. Wasn't even sure the second one went over the line, to be honest, but he looks a really decent player. He scored 8 goals this season. He's getting on a bit now. He's 30 years old, but his first goal was something really special. Cleverly got a 91st minute consolation for us away from home, but in the end we couldn't get a victory. And Everton, who've started really well this season, ended up winning the game 1-0 with Besic. But look at the stats of this game. It's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, Everton had about 5 shots, and we absolutely annihilated them. As you can see, we had 31 shots to their 5. We battered them for possession, but somehow we just couldn't seem to get a goal. Lacazette came off injured quite late on as well. But now, obviously, we're on to the Chelsea game. I'm just intrigued about our home form. I think that may have been bar the second game of the season. We only lost twice at home, which isn't bad at all. So we've had a decent run at home, and we aren't very good away. So it's something we need to do. Ezekiel's contract's up. Oh, another year and a half. I don't know why they're reporting that story. But yeah, we've got Chelsea now. We've got Southampton after that, and then we're bang into the new year. Can't wait to get Jovic. I want to sell off some of the boys that we aren't really playing because, as you can see, our budget's ridiculous. We've only got £1 a week left. If I show you the stats, who's kind of played, some players haven't even played a game. So let's go with the league. McDonald hasn't played a game all season. Neither has Hakimi. Kornilenko's only come off the bench once. Same with Saville. Same with Van La Parra. Insua's come off the bench 5 times. Afobe's come off the bench 7 times. He hasn't started a game. So there's a few players maybe here that we can get rid of. McDonald was valued at 7.5 at the start of the season. He's valued at 2.4, which I take now, to be fair. And he's wanted, so we could probably get a bit of money for him. A few players I'm looking at already. Right backs maybe. We've got Bellerin, but maybe he's not so good for us after this season. I don't really think we've got a quality right back after that. There's also goalkeepers maybe that we've been linked with. Pacheco's good, don't get me wrong. He's got 3-star and 3.5 potential, but there's goalkeepers such as Ruffier, which we're able to get, who's really decent in the French league, and he's on pretty low wage. So might be something worth doing. But Chelsea won the last game 5-0. Predicted to start Bakker up front. Before we actually go into this game, we'll check out what's been going on in the competitions. We're 8th in the league now, so we're in really decent stead, and we're quite a way off 10th place with a game in hand. So we're looking good. A couple of games where we dropped points, we could have even been in the top 6, which would have been nice. We're only 2 points behind the top 6, which is incredible. We've got Derby in the FA Cup. Player stats wise, I'm sure Lacazette is up there if he's not a top goal scorer. Yeah, Lacazette second. Abubakar has got 13 goals in 10 games, which is ridiculous in the league. He's incredible in this game and still pretty young. Costa, who we may play today, and Osvaldo both on 10 as well. Grimaldo, top average rating yet again in the league. He's actually considered for the European Golden Boy, is it? Something like that. Top, I can't remember what it is. Golden Boy. It's like the younger Ballon d'Or kind of thing. I don't know how to word it, but he's actually considered for that, which is a huge achievement for us as a club and for him as a player. But the team anyway, we're going to start. Bellerin's still injured. I may play Iorfa there. I just want to see first. We'll go with Dyer at right back with Ogbonna and Bart centre backs. Ogbonna has gone through his suspension now. He got sent off at the Man United game. We'll start Grimaldo despite the condition worry. Hopefully Lacazette is okay. I can't wait for Jovic to come because our strikers other than Lacazette are absolutely diabolical. They just can't score goals. They're not quick enough. Baston is just so slow. It's just this tactic just doesn't suit him whatsoever. But we're going with our pretty standard team that we've been using for most of this season. And I haven't really ever considered changing the formation. As you can see, you can kind of tell who our starters are. Bar Bomhoy has got really decent match fitness because none of them are match fit whatsoever. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of team Chelsea are playing against us here. We're at home though, so we know we're pretty decent at home. And hopefully we can get the 3 points. Lacazette's been superb this season. We're 4-1. They're firm favourites. They're playing really well at the moment. Top of the league by 6 points. So Costa's not playing though, which is good. They're going with the 4-2-3-1. Checking goal rather than Courtois. Gaya, Terry Cahill, Azpilicueta at the back. Matic and Verratti in the middle. Hazard, Oscar, Cuadrado and Bacca up front. Really strong bench as well with Fernando, Chalobah, Konoplyanka, Remy, Willian, Louise and Courtois. So it's going to be an interesting game. Players hopefully can prove themselves for us. Dia's come in. He's got the least appearances for our team, but he's playing really well at the moment. So he had a stint centre back when Ogbono was suspended. He played Iorfa at right back, who was incredible to be fair to him. So he's always an option there. So hopefully we'll probably take a draw in this game, to be honest. They're just such a good team. Cleverly's taken an early knock, and if he doesn't recover from that, we'll bring him off. He's been okay for us so far this season, Cleverly, with Evans as a partnership in midfield. But with 20 minutes in, no highlights. I don't know where the match stats have gone actually from the side. They're normally on there. Oh, we've got a chance here though towards Lee Evans. There we go, match stats. Lee Evans, Jordan Ibe. Oh, that was a really good chance. They whipped it across, but it was slightly too tight for Grimaldo to get the shot into the back of the net. But there we go. With 42 minutes in, we've had a better half. Oh, we did have a better half. They're having a slightly better half now. Here's Hazard. As long as we can stop him from crossing it in, which we can't, and Bacca heads across goal and scores his 6th of the season. And that drops us down to 9th. Hazard did really well there. Good ball into Bacca, who a really strong header back across Pacheco. We're going to go in half-time. Only the 1 goal down, which isn't too bad. But I'm going to bring off Cleverly and bring on Bjornsson. And hopefully he can make the difference for us. Lacazette hasn't. He never responds to any of these. Hopefully that will work. No, maybe not. I give up. Second half then. Hopefully we can get something out of this game. They're just so good. Here, can this corner tactic finally work? It just doesn't seem to work in the Premier League. Grimaldo. This time he whips it in rather than then there's equal 1-1. He's 9th for the season. He's been really good so far from that wing for us, and he's proven out to be a really good player. His time will definitely come though. I don't think he's a top player for this division, but he scores a lot of goals, which is what I care about really. Lacazette just need to clear it if he can. Plays a decent little knock to Stambouli. He heads it back down for Ibe. As long as we don't lose it here, should be okay. And Lacazette, a bit of room for him to run into. Verratti tackled him, and now can Chelsea break? Bacca, Stambouli. Oh, great ball back over. Lacazette can't miss that, and he does. Hits it straight at Petr Cech. Maybe we can grab something here from the goal. It's equal. Tackle from behind, but Cahill grabs it. That was a really good chance for Lacazette. He should have put it away. We've had more shots than him. Well, the same amount of shots as him now. A lot more on target though. Bringing on a much more attacking option in Willian rather than Matic. And there's Cuadrado with a header. And Chelsea regain the lead. And it's 2-1 to them now. Just after the 60th minute. May have to make changes. I don't want to bring Lacazette off though. Bring off Grimaldo, who's struggling for fitness. We'll bring off Evans for Ronaldo. We we need wingers. We need wingers. That's what I need to get in this window. Maybe on loan, because Iben and Ezekiel are really good wingers, but we've got no backup for them whatsoever. If I want to change it up a bit, we've just got no option to do so. City are 4-0 up, 5-0 up against Watford. I'm going to go all out attack now, overload in these last few minutes in stoppage time, and there is a highlight, so this could be either good or bad for us now. Ronaldo, Lacazette picks it up, a bit of room for him to run into. He skips past that centre back. Can he skip past the full back too? Plays it into Bjarnason, does well. Jordan Ibe just needs to cross it back out to Lacazette. Ronaldo, 2-1. Let's go defensive. Come on, contain. Oh god, brilliant goal. Really well worked. We just kept the ball there. Ibe. Ronaldo, I think that's his first Wolves goal. He's been begging me for a first team start, and he may well be gaining one now with that last minute goal. Really good finish as well. 10 seconds to go. Hopefully now we've held on. Have a really strong point. And yes, we have really good point there against Chelsea. Last minute goal. Wow. Very happy with that result. Where does it leave us now? 9th in the league. So we have dropped down, but it's really tight around this area. So that last European spot's all to play for. Arsenal do have a lot of games in hand, but a good second half of the season, we could really catch up now. I think we've only got one team left. I can't remember who it is, but that's a really strong first half of the season. If we can, there's a few silly losses against West Brom maybe, and Leicester, who are now bottom. No, we dropped points against Leicester. We didn't lose to them, but we could have really been up there. So another, if I'll strengthen in January if I can. A strong second half to the season, and Europe wouldn't be out of the question. So confirmation of the other results, Man United lost again, so that's good for us. Spurs lost as well to Southampton, who are having a really good season. We've got them next actually, but I don't know. I think I'm going to come back for the City game. So we're missing quite a few games, but it'll give us a chance to round up what's happening in the transfer window. The 6 games in between them, we've got Southampton, Derby, Leicester, West Ham, Watford and Arsenal. So there's probably 2 games we might struggle in, Southampton and Arsenal. Hopefully we should win the rest, and that would catapult us again towards that top 6, which again it's not out of the question, and it'd be really good if we could get there. I'm going to try and offload some deadwood that's in the first team squad, and hopefully bring in a few more boys, and we'll see how Luka Jovic, the guy we've been waiting almost 2 years for, he's in the reserves now actually, but he scored 4 and 7 for them this season, 17 last season, and hopefully we'll be giving him the first team football he needs, and he'll be a really good player for us. Anyway guys, I hope you did enjoy this episode of the Wolf Save on Football Manager. If you did, make sure you drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all next time.